A warm greetings to one and all listening here. I am Suresh, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. Today I am going to give you a lecture on the topic site investigation from the subject Foundation Engineering, which is belong to the Department of Civil Engineering papers. So without any further delay, we will move on to the first slide, which is content of presentation. So in this presentation, we are going to take up the introduction of site investigation as a first one. Then we are going to or moving to planning for a subsurface exploration. Finally, we are going to have our stages which are available in the subsurface exploration. Okay. Okay. So introduction. In general, site investigation is done for obtaining information about subsurface condition or a soil profile at the site. It is very essential for a design of a structure, and it also helps to choose the proper planning construction techniques in a particular site. So before getting to a actual presentation, we should know why we are in need to study this. If we create a curiosity on it, then you have the interest to study in this particular topic. So we are going to talk about the need of this particular topic. By the site investigation informations, we can select the type of foundation and depth of a foundation. Also, we can able to determine the bearing capacity of the particular soil which is directly av- available below the ground surface, and also we can able to estimate the settlement of the particular soil which is available in the site. To know about the general or groundwater level in a particular site, as I said earlier, it leads to select a suitable construction techniques in a particular area. It also helps to investigate a safety of existing structure and gives some remedial measures to protect the existing structure from the soil failure. From this slide, you can get the clear idea about the purpose or a need of a site investigation. We will let us look at in big picture from the next slide. So next slide is planning of a subsurface exploration. In this particular topic, we can decide how we are going to plan a subsurface investigation for a proposed site. It purely depends upon a type which we are going to build up, and also depends upon the variability of soil strata which is available at the site. A small house in a in an already built up area would not require much depth of exploration. On the other hand, if the house is to be built up in a newly developed area, a detailed investigation should be carried out to know the maximum information about the ground surface. At the same time, if we are going to conduct a subsurface exploration for a multi-story building, it is very must, because the multi-story buildings are going to impose very high load on the ground surface to up to a greater depth. On other aspects to be considered in the planning of subsurface exploration is, as the variability of soil strata is found increase, then the investigation process should be increased. In general, the cost of investigation, which is nothing but the site exploration, generally varies between 0.05 to 0.2 percentage of total cost of entire structure. In unusual condition, the cost may even up to 1 percentage of the total construction budget. So next one, which is stages in the subsurface exploration. Generally, the subsurface exploration is carried out in 3 stages. First one is site visit, second one is preliminary exploration, third one is detailed exploration. In that, we are going to take up site visit as a first one. So site visit, uh, it is a first step of subsurface exploration. It stuff with a study of maps, further programs of a site investigation, method of exploration to be adopted, and the type of sample to be collected from the site. If the geotechnical engineer make a visit to a site, he or she must get the information about first one, the general topographic of the site. So this is look like here the picture is shows the topographic map of the site. So by that we can able to know about the elevation of a particular site where it is located. So like that, by the topographic map we can able to judge at what elevation or what depression it will be available, the site will be available. After studying the topographic map, we are going to find out the existing drainage or ditches or sanitary fields nearby the site or on the site. If by this we can get a clear information of soil water is contaminated or not. If the soil is contaminated, then we should go with a special exploration technique for a particular site. So extension of settlement cracks in a building nearby site. Evidence the crack in site or a structure. From that uh, we can come into a conclusion that the soil is vulnerable to settle down and makes a heavier damage on the structure while we are imposing the heavy load on that particular site. So by visiting the site we can able to observe these type of cracks over there, then we should be more cautious on that particular area. So third one, it will be observation of a soil profile and groundwater from deeper cuts nearby the site or a well which is created a long back ago. So by that we can able to visualize the soil profile, and also we can able to judge at what depth the water table which is available over there. So next one, the location of a height flood marks on nearby the buildings or bridges. By knowing the flood level of the site, we can get a clear idea about the behavior of soil on shoring action. It may help you to decide the minimum depth of foundation. The minimum depth of foundation must be uh, greater than the depth of flood marks. Then only the shoring action can be prevented from that particular site. Next one is vegetation. It gives a clue to the geotechnical engineer about the soil. If a taproot trees or plants available in the site, we can assume that that particular site having a loose soil without any major or a big rocks in it. If the fibrous fruit plants or trees were grown, then we can guess there is a rocky soil or the soil having high density may available there. So these are the main observations should be made by a geotechnical engineer on the site visit for site investigation of any particular proposed construction site. So we will take up the next two topics on very next class. Thank you.